Alright guys, so in this video I want to talk to you about where I see almost all beginners go wrong with PPC and more specifically automatic campaigns, because they almost forget what they're actually for and what their main role is as a campaign and the information I'm trying to get from that, and they basically just blow their whole budget on just wasted keywords that actually give them no information about their product. So I'm going to tell you what that is they make the mistake on and exactly how you can avoid making it in this video. So if you're interested at all, I'm going to say in this video, which I definitely hope you are, I really appreciate it. If before we get into it, you can subscribe to the channel down below, give the video a thumbs up, leave any comments down below now or at the end of the video or at any points, but either way I'd really tremendously appreciate that. But without any further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so let's kick this one off. For those of you who aren't too familiar with PPC and more specifically automatic campaigns to start with. So what an automatic campaign is basically a campaign where Amazon will look at your listing, they'll look at your title, your bullet points, your description, your keywords, even as much as the category your product is in. They'll look at all these different things to determine what your product actually is, because at the end of the day, you're not sending Amazon a message saying, hey Amazon, I'm selling a computer or a microphone or a phone. You're not doing that to Amazon. You're not telling them what you're selling. The only thing they have to go off is your listing, the keywords you've used to describe your product. So if you don't have the right keywords in your listing, then how is Amazon meant to know what your product is? And this is how your product actually ranks, by your keywords, by Amazon determining what your product is. And this is kind of how they determine how automatic campaigns work and how your product fits into them. So unlike any manual campaign, so unlike exact, phrase or broad manual campaigns or any brand targeting or product targeting campaigns, automatic campaigns are completely out of your control. You do not target keywords or target brands or target categories. There's no targeting involved in automatic campaigns. It's almost like a kind of set it and forget it campaign, which is useful in some ways and not so useful in other ways, which we're going to cover in a minute. So where is it actually useful? So this is where most people will start their PPC, where they'll start an automatic campaign. Amazon will look at their listing and say, okay, I see this keyword, I see this one, I see this one, I see this one. I think your product's this. And because of that, I'm just going to show it for loads of different random keywords all over our site, all over our platform, in your competitors' listings, for keywords, for long tail keywords, for short tail keywords. I'm going to show it all over the place to determine and refine what I think your product is and where it's going to show best. And I'm going to give you that data so you can see what keywords are performing best, where your product performs best on our website. And it gives you a bunch of data on your product really, which you can then use. You can use all those keywords, all those brands, all that data where your product is shown even, and where you've made sales and where you haven't made sales and where you've spent loads of money, to then directly target keywords, directly target brands, directly target a category with manual targeting campaigns. So at the end of the day, an automatic campaign is really like just like a splash shotgun approach of your product all over Amazon. It just blows it everywhere and gives you all of the information back about what did well, what didn't do well, where did you spend your money, and how's all that gone, so that you can then make more targeted and refined campaigns in the manual campaign section later on in your Amazon journey. But where do people actually go wrong with these automatic campaigns in the actual creation of it that causes them to just waste loads of money that's really unnecessary? So to understand this point, I just want to go back again to what they actually are and why we need them. So we use automatic campaigns to find keywords, okay? So if you are selling, for example, what have I got around me here? If you are selling a box, okay, a cardboard box, you know for a fact, it's obvious, you don't have to be a genius to know that cardboard box, brown box, moving boxes, sturdy boxes, these are going to be keywords people are going to search for your product. You don't need Helium 10 and Cerebro and the magnet tools to teach you that. Obviously they're great keyword tools, and if you want any of them, I'll have discounts for those down below, so go ahead and check that out. But besides that, you don't need those tools to tell you that brown box is a good keyword, that cardboard box is a good keyword. You really don't need those tools to show you that these obvious keywords are good keywords for your product. And regardless if you spend loads of money on them in your automatic campaign and get no sales, or if you get loads of sales, regardless of any of that, you're probably still going to target them anyway in your manual campaigns because you want to rank for them. And one of the best ways to rank for keywords is to target them manually. Even if they're not performing well for you, you want to rank for them, so you're probably going to still spend money on them. So this is where people, I just don't understand why they do this. Does it matter if your automatic campaign shows that keyword as costing you loads of money or giving you a good ACOS, or just if it doesn't give you any information at all? It doesn't matter at all. It really doesn't matter what your automatic campaign says, your automatic campaign could come back and just say anything on its earth. You're probably still going to use that keyword in your manual campaign because you want to rank for it. So what will happen is people will start an automatic campaign, and the word cardboard box, because it's got such a high search volume and so many people are searching for it every day and clicking on it and buying them through that keyword, your automatic campaign is automatically going to look at your product and say, okay, for the first main keywords, this is a cardboard box, this is a moving box, this is a brown box, okay? These are your main keywords. They are so popular. We're going to show it for these ones. And what that's going to do is going to eat up your budget, absolutely burn it through in a couple of hours. The first couple of hours of the day, you're going to get a message saying, okay, your campaign's out of budget. It's not going to run for the rest of the day because it's out of budget. And what most people will do here is say, okay, I'm going to increase my budget so it lasts longer. I'll get more data, but they don't. They just spend more and more and more money on these keywords that they already know are good keywords in their manual campaigns anyway, regardless of what the automatic campaign says. So what they're going to do is they're going to sit there for 7 to 14 days and not touch their automatic campaign as they just heard online from some guy on YouTube, and it's going to sit there and wait for that to tick over and tick over and tick over and just spend £10 a day on their main keywords, which they already know are good ones that they're going to use anyway. So what I actually propose you do to avoid this mistake and just burning money and wasting money down the drain on keywords you already know and you're already going to use that's giving you no data at all, is you actually want to take advantage of what an automatic campaign is and what makes it so good. The good thing about an automatic campaign is it finds you different keywords. It finds you long tail keywords, keywords you wouldn't have thought of, keywords that don't really come to mind when you think of your product, or maybe your competitors' listings that you didn't really think would be good ones that actually turn out to be really good and bring you a really good ACOS. You want to target these, and the way to do that is to straight away, when you create your automatic campaign, set negative keywords. Use negative keywords as your friend. And what a negative keyword is, for those of you who don't already know, it's a keyword that your campaign then can't show for. So if I set brown box as a negative keyword, my campaign cannot show then for brown box. So I'm not going to spend any money from it. I'm not going to get any data on it, but that's absolutely fine because I'm already going to target brown box. I know that for a fact because it is one of my main keywords and because I already know it's a keyword for my product. So I don't need my automatic campaign to find that and spend £30-40 on it to tell me that it's a good keyword when I already know that myself. I know I want to rank for it. So if you go and take your top maybe 10 or just your most specific keywords to your product, take them and set them as negative straight away, because you don't want to be wasting your money on those keywords, because I promise you guys that is what's going to happen. Your main 1 or 2 keywords are just going to burn through all of your budget, and none of the keywords you actually want to find, there's going to be no budget to actually go searching. Amazon's going to use all of your budget on your main keywords, and the actual budget for searching for new keywords is going to be gone. But what you want to do is you want to eliminate all the spend on those main keywords you already know, so you have more money for actually searching and doing what an automatic campaign should be doing, which is finding keywords, which is testing your product at different places and giving you that information, when compared to just spending loads of money on keywords you already know and you're already going to target. So I hope this video has been helpful for you guys, and I hope you've learned something in it to save you some money. But if you're looking for a program that teaches you absolutely everything from A to Z for selling on Amazon FBA in the UK with personal support, check out the first link in the description for the AZ Academy, and I'll teach you everything I need to know with my support along the entire journey. But with all that said, give the video a subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and again, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.